Welcome back. What's going on here? I thought the last video I told you to calm down. Everybody needs to calm down. That does not look like you calmed down, does it? Let's have a wee look and see what's going on here. Because many of you will be losing your mind right now. Whereas some others, not so much. Not so much, because we're still actually trading within the pattern. We are still trading within the pattern we have been for the past 2 years. You see that low? So, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. The thing is, right, look how low this momentum wave is. Pretty much bang on in line with the previous one on the 5th, start of September. But look how high the price was. Right, so the price was like, I don't know, 15% higher. 15% higher, bang on. And the momentum wave is at the same level. Right? That means if the price just goes back to that level, you're up at least, and you buy now, you're up 15%. And it would still be trading in the W pattern we were talking about in the last video. This W pattern on the momentum wave. Do I think that'll play out? I think it's going to be a bit of a wonky W. I think this is probably, look, I know you didn't want to hear this, but if you didn't want to hear it, you need to just like stop paying attention to Pulsechain and crypto in general until after September, probably halfway through October, if I'm quite honest with you, because the price is gonna by tomorrow maybe come up a wee bit to this trend line here and go like that, and then I think it's gonna come back down and retest that. Retest this bottom as a big W pattern on the weekly, I think it is. Yeah, it could be something like that. Could be something like that, folks. It's a bit of a wonky W, but nonetheless, it is a W. It probably doesn't even count. Probably doesn't even count, but I mean, you've got loads of W's forming here, right? W for the win. People spend their life trading these W or M patterns, right? I mean, you can look it up. It's no rocket science. If it's creating W's, it means momentum's changing to the upside. If it's creating M's, which is the opposite of a W, then it means momentum's changing to the downside. Like, if the price came up here and it started rolling over and it bounced back up and started rolling over like that, and the moves downward were sharper than the moves upward, that means momentum is changing to the downside. And inevitably, the price is going to rally to the downside. But that's no this, because if you look at for like this point here to this point here, that took 112 days, right? 112 days. But if you look at that point here to that point here, that green candle here, 42 days, right? So less than half. And in less than half the time, it increased almost half the price, the previous retracement. It's like looking at this, right? For the top of here to the bottom of this retracement, well, you could actually go down to here. That took, it's not even, hang on, hundreds, what are we on the now? Weekly, 168, so say 174 days. 174 days for that move. For here, fuck me. Wait now. Right, for the top of there, down to the bottom. 175 days. So you had 175 days of pain, right? Every damn day, almost, price was going down and down and down and just losing the will to live. 175 days. And it reverted. How much of a retracement was that? 82%. It dropped 82% over 175 days. And then it increased 176%. It increased 176% in 91 days. Right? 175 days of pain. And it dropped 81% or whatever it was. And in 91 days, it increased 176%. So if you're selling Pulsechain or any of the cores right now, you're a fucking idiot. That's all I'm saying, right? You're an idiot. Because the time to be selling, if you wanted to sell, was at this point here and this point here. You could have said, it's at this point here or this point here or this point here, right? They moves there were a lot easier to time than these moves here, because of these patterns that we're trading in, right? I mean, we're bouncing across this diagonal trend line like there's no tomorrow. It was like a magnet. We've been going north and south here. You know, I mean, that's easy to see. So the chance here is going to do something like that there, here. Bearish scenario, it's going to come down, create that double bottom. Right, it's going to come up like that, maybe even bounce up a bit, and then probably come down like that. And you know what? On you go. Fucking go for it. We've been here for about 7 years doing this. And I tell you one thing. Richard Hart has got a plan. And the plan sounds interesting and good. Will it work? I don't know. It's a plan. That's the whole point. It's a plan. It's maybe not going to work. But the likelihood is, the higher probability is, the people that are buying right now, the people that are buying the core coins in this area are the ones that will make millions, depending on how much you invest. But more than likely, the ones that make millions and that will be the most successful are the ones buying in this area. Yellow for success. There you go. Alright, so let's look at the bullish kind of outlook for this. If you're buying right now and over the next couple of weeks, right now and over the next couple of weeks, $800%, go back to all-time high, and if it goes back to all-time high, it's going to cool off there, and you can bet your boots it's going to at least do a number on that. I mean, look at the fib extension levels. Fib extension levels is like, I mean, this is the minimum that you're hoping for a new project. Maybe not this cycle, obviously, but potentially. You didn't know, like, anything can happen. Anybody that's been in X and Pulsechain and that for a wee while now, and it's fucking crazy the things that happen. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of waving about the screen. But either way, right, let's take a wee bullish case, right? So you've got an 8x to all-time high. If it just goes back to, well, if it goes to the 4.676, I think it is, fib extension level, there's a 36x. It's 36x, 36 times your money. That is like, I mean, that's gonna, that's easy. EX done a 10,000x, and we're like, oh, will it do a 36x? I mean, I couldn't really care. Half of us need extremely small amounts of X's. Like, it just doesn't even matter now, because we just never. never gave up. You know, you just keep buying. When the prices are low, you buy more, and that's about it. That's all there is to it. I mean, you've got to believe, right? It's not much else to say about that. Hex is the same. I mean, look at Hex. Hex is pretty much heading back down towards all-time lows. I mean, you should be ratio trading Hex and Pulse right now. If you know what's good for you, I mean, it's obvious, right? Pulse is doing 10%, or actually 14%, I think it is, in 24 hours, and Hex is doing like 5%. And incentive is doing, no, Hex is doing 8%, and incentive is doing like 5%. So incentive has been the stable coin of this whole bear market, the Pulsechain bear market. The only coin that you would have wanted to hold during pretty much the whole Pulsechain so far is incentive token. Right? It's up the most out of all the cores, and it's had the least kind of retracement. It's been the most stable, the least volatile. So incentive token is where it's at, like, and you get it for free if you're farming, or you can buy it. But I mean, it's got the lowest liquidity, lowest market cap, even though market cap doesn't really mean anything because you can manipulate it with the circulating supply tokens. So, but it doesn't matter, right? It's the one that's going to pump the most. Whether it does it first or no, I don't know, because you've seen lately the moves have been happening pretty much only on Hex. The real, like the juicy kind of moves, been happening on Hex, but every now and again you just get a wee 100% pump out of incentive out of nowhere. It's pretty wild, like. So there you go, 5x for here on Hex to all-time high. I mean, it's going to teleport to all-time high as soon as this bull market actually starts kicking off. See, people that think it's over and all that, man, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Have you even been here long enough to know when it's over? It's over when we say it's over. 25x to the top of the fib extension level, 4.764. Right, that's easy numbers. These are easy numbers, man. Easy numbers, right? You need to just keep the faith and believe. If you believe in this, then these retracements, you want them because you want to buy low. Because I tell you one thing, see when the price is up 100%, I know I'm like, kind of gonna hold off a wee bit on buying some air. But what's 100% pump when you're talking about a 10,000 X? You know, when I remember Richard Hart saying, what was it he said again? What's 30 cents when it's on its way to $100? Talking about Hex. Imagine one Hex being worth $100 one day. Imagine Hex being worth $100 one day. I mean, Richard said it. He said it in a video. Doesn't mean it will happen, but he said it. He also said Hex will do a 10,000 X. And a year and a half later it did. He said a lot of things, and a lot of them, they have happened. Maybe not on the time scale and that you wanted, but they have damn happened. Tell you one thing I would be looking at is incentive token. If you've not got any, then you're missing out. You absolutely should have, especially in times like these, because it's pretty much a stable coin. That doesn't mean the Mora, it's not going to drop 20%. Because everybody that's kind of switched on to the charts is noticing this, right? Incentive right now is a stable coin, almost, compared to everything else. So if you're ratio trading, then that's a no-brainer, right? You're going to want to be buying some Pulsechain, especially today. Pulsechain is down like 14% on the day. So yeah, pick up some Pulse, Hex, and incentive token. Because you see these yellow X's, that means manipulation by whales. And it shows that because of the in and outflows phase, what was it again? It's checking in and outflows on, I can't remember. been ages since I looked at these indicators. Pretty much it's whales moving a large capital of money. That's all that means, the X's, the yellow X's. So, these mean either massive buy or sell orders, right? It's like monitoring exchanges for in and outflows, but it does it something on chain. I can't remember exactly. Doesn't really matter. All you need to know is anytime there's an yellow X that pops up, there's going to be high volatility. I mean, look at these. For that last yellow X, if you look at what the price done for that X up to the top, there's 108% move. Took a while, but even for there, again, a couple days later, you had this pump here. That's about 50%. Pump back up again, came back to where it was, pump back up. It's another whatever that is, I don't know, 70% or something. Either way, see how this momentum wave here, right, is like forming a W. See that? It's quite choppy, but that's what you're looking for. One day you're gonna wake up pretty soon and everything, Pulse, X and all that is going to be up 50% like it was before. You'll just see it 50% and then you'll wish that you never sold and you wish that you bought more. So on that note, calm down and thanks for tuning in. I love yous all. Catch you later.